What's up, y'all? It's your boy T-Thizzle88. It's just T-Thizzle saying hi to Season Sizzles as I'm getting ready to bring you all, yes, another season calm. This time, you know what's up. Another episode of Story Time. Those series, those videos that you all crave. And first of all, let me all say that the message that I'm trying to portray behind the story, I know it's basically entertainment. But at the same time, I'm trying to get a message through. And today's theme is don't be afraid to make mistakes and don't be hard on yourself. So starting off with this story, right now I'm currently 18, college life and all that good stuff. I got my first job, I think I was 16 at the time. 15 or 16, I believe so. I think it was 16. It was the summer after my freshman year of high school. And yeah, this was in July. So I was 15, basically going on 16. So, because my birthday's in August. And a lot of the other kids, of course, at my school worked at fast food restaurants, just did local stuff at grocery stores and stuff like that. Personally, me, I like to challenge myself. I like to try to push myself to go above and beyond. And it has nothing to do with competition and trying to impress other people. It's just that inner drive within myself. So I know in many cities, you have those areas that are kind of, at least in the major cities, you have areas that are mainly kind of run down. And then you have those cities that more of where the more upper class goes to, and stuff that kind of just attracts more of the wealthier people, or people who just have more money to spend. And it doesn't necessarily be exclusive to upper class, because sometimes middle class, you might have a little bit extra money left over. You might be able to go to somewhere nice to eat, a collection of restaurants that might cost a little bit more and stuff like that. So anyway, in my city, it's basically the same thing. And I was pushing to work at this restaurant at a country club. Now, for me, it was going to be my first job. I never really went through an interview process before. I went through one interview process for the amusement park in my city. And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't get that job. I was just really confused, to be honest, because I felt like I completely nailed the interview at that job for that application, because it was a job that mainly hired like 13-year-olds and above, and I was 15 at the time. And I knew people who, I'm not gonna lie, I don't mean to brag or anything like that, but I knew people who were a little bit dingy and they were able to get the job. So I had no idea. I went above and beyond. Like I said, I brought my resume and everything. And I know a lot of the kids who are applying for that amusement park job weren't doing that, and they were getting a job. So I don't know if they forgot. I don't know if the interviewer I really don't know. But to get back on track, I decided to apply for this new job at this restaurant on the country club. So it was pretty cool and everything. I looked at a whole bunch of different places at this country club. I was looking at smoothie places, coffee places, other restaurants, and I decided to apply there as well. And I got 2 interviews, I believe. One interview was a phone interview at the coffee place I applied for, and the second interview, I got called up from that restaurant. So after I got the call and everything, I'm like, man, it's all gravy. I got my foot in the door. I'm getting ready to go hard in the paint. So I get called up. They asked me if I can come in at so-and-so date, so-and-so time. I said, sure, it's going down. So day of the interview comes around, and I'm making sure I'm completely polished off. I've seen, since working here, I've seen people come into interviews in just like regular clothes and everything like that. And personally, people might have their different perspectives on this, but I think in all interviews, there might be certain exceptions where the interviewer may tell you to dress down or something like that. But even that, I feel like in some areas you want to just do your best and make sure that you leave a good impression. So at all interviews, at least my personal rule is I make sure I wear dress clothes and I be myself. That's one thing I will say. Although you might want to dress up and stuff like that to leave a good impression, I'm not gonna lie, at times I kind of speak a little bit differently, but most of the time I still have my own same personality. Like, I'm not gonna talk the same around my boys and my close friends the same way I might talk in a business setting. But for the most part, it's pretty much close. I still want to read. It's not like I'm a totally different other person, but there's just certain things that you tweak depending on your environment. So this interview at the restaurant, I come in and I bring a special yearbook. I got accepted into Who's Who in America. If you all don't know, Who's Who in America is basically a national organization. It's also called the United States Achievement Academy. And it's an organization that basically selects high school students in different areas: math, ROTC, science, reading, etc., foreign language. And they choose like the top students in the nation who have been nominated by some mentor or whoever, and they give out awards. And one of the perks of getting an award is you get to be published in a national yearbook. So I bought mine. I got accepted into it 2 years in a row, but I wasn't gonna waste like $60 on the yearbook twice. So I just bought one my first year, and I brought that in. I brought my resume in, and I have dress clothes, just everything you could think of. So I came in. It was all good. I went through 3 interviews. Third interview with the general manager, which the reason why I had more interviews was because I was younger. Most of the people working here were mid-20s and everything, and I was 16 at the time. There was only one person under me who was working, and he was 15 doing dishes, but I was actually going to be in front of the customer. So in the end, I got the job. I felt really confident, and first day working, I ended up busting my butt, and I just worked my butt off the first day. I wanted to just go hard, and unfortunately, while I was bringing some dishes back to the dish area from the tables, as I'm walking back to the dish area, there's some butter on the floor. I did not notice it whatsoever, and there's customers in a booth right there just eating, mingling, and my shoes, I guess I didn't have the proper restaurant shoes or anything that have grip, and you all guessed it. I walk over the butter, slip, bust my butt. On top of that, I broke like 3 plates. It was so embarrassing. And what I'm trying to get through this is, don't be so hard on yourself, because after that happened to me, I felt so bad that it wasn't even, you would think I'd be more embarrassed than anything, but I was more mad at myself that I broke the plates on my first day working. My manager was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So if somebody else is telling you it's all right, don't be so hard on yourself. The only thing you can do is get back up, literally in my case, getting back up off my butt, and just try not to make the same mistakes. Be more aware of your environment, and who's to say it won't happen again? In fact, I broke plates also after that. But once again, I know it's a rare situation. I know it's a rare circumstance. Just keep on moving. Keep doing the right thing. This applies to all aspects of life. I hope you all enjoyed this commentary. This has been your boy T-Thizzle88. If you like this, make sure you like, subscribe for more. And this has been your boy T-Thizzle88. Peace.